As we move now to the women's under 70 kilogram J1 contest. This for the gold, Liu Li. She will go for the People's Republic of China, and her chance to go against Brenda Souza de Freitas of Brazil.
Representing the People's Republic of China, 2022 Asian Paralympics champion, Liu Li.
All smiles, Liu Li, and all smiles, Liu Yuchat, the coach from Changsha in the People's Republic of China. She has a big chance here to go for gold.
I used that very line this morning when they came out, because they were both smiling, big smiles, and it was genuine. You know, they were enjoying the moment.
Brenda Souza de Freitas from Rio de Janeiro. Nassim Umbayev, the man from Azerbaijan, in charge of this one. And de Freitas, world bronze medalist and Pan American Games champion back in Santiago, Chile. And they'll be coming out into this one full of expectation. The People's Republic of China's Liu Li, her path through, a couple of big wins against Argentina and then against Sweden. And as we see, Brenda Souza de Freitas on the way in, wins over Turkey and near neighbours Greece. But in the neighbourhood now of the bronze medals, they have moved towards the glorious gold chance. Just in the shadows of the Eiffel Tower is the Champ de Mars. And in 4 minutes, we could have a Paralympic champion, could have golden score. We also have Neil Adams to guide us through this one as they get gripped up in the centre.
Well, China are having an event, aren't they? What a tournament they're having. A chance of a second gold here. Of course, Souza de Freitas will have something to say about that. Left to left. Well, that was the grip, and then straight away, strangely, Liu Li takes a right-handed stance with the legs. She took a left grip and then changed the stance, which quite a few judo could do sometimes in order to confuse. Makes it difficult, as far as the body is concerned, to hit a target. Interesting.
Well, if you can't convince them, confuse them. The opportunity now for that misdirection as we head in the direction of the first 30 seconds. The intel gathered by both sets of fingertips, feeling the strength and the movement to either side. And Brenda Souza de Freitas actually only took up judo in 2018. She was inspired to get involved at the Benjamin Constantine Institute back in Rio. 6 years later, Paralympic final.
It's quite incredible, that, isn't it? You hear about that sometimes and you think, well, how is that possible? But it is. And look at this. Going, attacking there to the left. All left-handed for de Freitas. Crowd really getting behind them. I think that it's just feeling each other out at the moment. They probably just need to settle down just a little bit rather than going in straight away, which it doesn't seem to be working for them. Just a little bit of movement and then they'll feel the way. They can feel it through the hands.
I'm sure they can also feel the tension, the pressure as they try to work away on the ground. The referee will only let that go for so long. But is that partly the occasion, Neil? Because they're certainly cancelling each other out.
Yeah, they're cancelling each other out. They're a little bit afraid out there, and you can see it. And so there's a little bit of nerves there, and it's more, I don't want to lose this. So, of course, you know, if you're nervous about something, you immediately go into defensive mode. And so their attacks are more defensive than offensive. A little bit of movement, and I think it could happen. It could be a long contest if it carries on like this.
Well, the importance of the occasion for both nations in this one. Also the J1 category. Both athletes blind, so the first Judo there, the little warning from the referee, that's a yellow card, 3 of those, and you will lose the contest. Not the way you would want to take a gold medal, but you take it by any means necessary.
Yeah, you will, and you know that sometimes that's the tactics. Oh, that was close. Drop Seanagi there, wasn't far off, and then the turnover in Newaza. That wasn't far off either as well. So sprung her into action, but those drops there by her opponent actually got her shidoed up. And like you said, sometimes, you know, it's about winning the contest. And you can win them by shidos, but that's why the rules are like they are, to try and encourage them to attack. And we've seen nothing but attack, actually, over the last 2 days. Now she got it. She might have it.
Had a good look at that chokehold on the inside, but the referee stands them back up, brings them back to attention. The arm across the mouth there. Don't know why you did that to me. I was only trying to commentate.
No, the arm was... So sometimes, you know, we've seen them digging to try and get that jacket underneath the neck there. It's got to go underneath the chin, otherwise they'll stand it up immediately.
But the chance to stand on the top of the podium at the Paralympic Games. Both athletes, both fighters running through the repertoire and burning some nervous energy as well.
She thought she got it there, but it was a mate that was called, not ippon. I think Luli thought that she'd done enough there, but it went across the face again.
And she turned to face and shout across to Lee Yu-cha, the coach in the corner. Almost halfway through this contest now. You can get that moment of precision.
Now a bit of movement. And that movement there will make all the difference. So a tight contest between these two. It's not easy. So the referee shouting kumakata, which is basically grips. That's all he's saying, is take a grip.
I think a few people have shouted get a grip at referees over the years, but take a grip for the judokas.
That's in all sports, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's in all sports.
Universal. But the universal challenge now. Gian Braganza, the coach in the corner. Trying to give out the encouragement. It's been stop-start. As we know, judo explosive can change in a millisecond.
Oh, yes! Change of direction! And that was still in a standing position there. And, well, the Chinese coach is saying no, it wasn't, it went off the ground. But there is a rule now that states that if you are still in a standing position, as long as you attack immediately, then you can still throw. And actually what happened there, they will have a look at this, and hopefully we can have a look as well. It's a shame that we can't see it as the commission decides. But are they going to decide that it was still in a standing position, or are they going to say that, yes, it was still okay? Because I thought that she did it quick enough to warrant a score.
So the video commission agree with that one. It will be Paralympic gold for Brenda Souza de Freitas. We're looking for the referee's left hand to be raised to the blue corner. Liu Li and the People's Republic of China will be hoping that this one will be ruled out.
Yes, what they're looking at now with the video definitely is, was it her coming up? Was she on her knees? She needs to get 2 elbows. Yes. No, they've taken it off. Okay, so they've taken it off. They've said no. And now she's going to have to go again. So from winning it, or thinking she's won it, she's got to dig deep now. Get her mind right, because she's going to be ferocious now, her opponent.
Team Brazil trying to give their charge the will to get through, but it's the skill so far. Liu Li back in business. Still has that Shido against her. And as you mentioned, Neil, so important to reset mentally.
You've got to reset mentally there and say, right, this isn't, it's not lost, you know, but you've got to go out and win it again now, so. I thought it might be a score from a mistake from either one of them, really. The crowd getting behind her.
Of course, the Champ de Mars Arena, maybe some perceived injustice. They didn't see the replay.
No, you see it from one angle. We've got 4 different angles here, so 3 of them didn't see it, definitely didn't see it in the right way. And we were the same. We couldn't see the way it unfolded. Or it happened so quickly we didn't see it.
And the Brazilian fans doing their part. Brenda Souza de Freitas trying to do hers. Liu Li has another chance at the big dance in France. A minute to go now.
Well, as you can see, Liu Li is dropping all the time. It's not pretty, and it's not the best rotation that she's getting there with those Sianagi attacks. And it would be a shame if that, yes, it would be a shame if she got passivity for not attacking, because really difficult when somebody's just dropping in front of you.
Those Shido penalties for breaking grip and, as you say, dropping out of the way. The negative judo, but the positivity that time.
Oh no, she's turned it. And Wazari there. Liu Li gets a Wazari. And that wasn't far off Ippon either.
And how quickly things can turn around moments ago. Brenda Souza de Freitas was elated. The possibility of gold was just within her reach. Now she has to reach deep to get back into this one. The Wazari in favour Liu Li. Still time.
Yeah, some of the crowd don't like it, but you know, like you said, how quickly the tide can turn. She gets a Shido there for just locking into the hands there. So you can't entangle the hands. They're having a look to see if that was an Ippon there for China, and so again they just want to make sure, because as soon as it landed there, I thought that's as close to an Ippon I've seen. Liu Li might have got it, so it might have completely flipped the other way.
And this will, of course, show the importance of the Video Review Commission. Brazil had it and lost it. The People's Republic of China had half a score. Are they going to get a full score? If they do, if the arm is raised for the athlete in white, Liu Li will be the Paralympic champion. Who would be a video review juror?
Well, I mean, they've looked at it again and again. There we go. It's going to be.
Wazari gone as well.
Wow. So they've had a look on the video review, and like you said, who would look at it, you know, who would like their job. Not me.
You be the judge. Didn't land on the side. And on either side is those yellow cards. And the key detail above that, the gold medal. 20 seconds and some change to change the direction. It was heading to Brazil, then it was heading to Beijing. But back at the mat, and the Champ de Mars, who can emerge as the star in this one? 20 seconds will tell us, or we go to golden score.
Still everything to fight for. One lost, one lost. Now, everything to win. What an unusual contest. Looking for the turnover. Needs to get some kind of movement if she's going to turn her over.
Doesn't look like it. Into the golden score after the big gong. Well, well, well. High drama here, the Champ de Mars.
Yes, we really have seen everything, haven't we? We've some brilliant technique. We saw techniques that were borderline techniques going either way. And to France, to Germany, sorry, I'll try again, to China and Brazil.
In France.
Yes, indeed. And it's been really interesting because neither one of the scores were counted.
In terms of the geography, going for gold, putting herself almost...
She's turned her over. Now she got the hold down. She's got the hold down. Oh, she's going to hold her down there. Kazure Kamishio-Gatami is the hold down. She fell into the hold down here, and it's going to go to China. It's nearly there. Just needs to be 10 seconds. She gets the score, and she is the Paralympic champion.
She holds it down and lets her emotions fly. Brenda Souza de Freitas of Brazil showed the will and the skill. She will take the silver for Brazil, but Liu Li from the People's Republic of China holding it down for those in Changsha, back in China. Big moments here in what has been a wonderful Paralympic Games. The referee will give the official pronouncement. The hand is raised, and is raised in favour of Liu Li from the People's Republic of China, the Paralympic champion. Brenda Souza de Freitas of Brazil with the silver as they embrace in the centre.
One lost, and then one. And wow, what a way to do it. And it was a bit of a mistake, wasn't it, there by Souza de Freitas. She committed, went for it. Nice to see them going for it, even though it is a Paralympic final. And she landed on her back. And of course, Liu Li took full advantage, dropped on top for the Kamishio-Gatami, and it was all over.
Liu Li, the Paralympic champion in the women's under 70 kilograms J1 category. Well, Neil, you mentioned it all day as they help each other down the steps. They came in smiling, and they're going to leave smiling as we see shots of Brazil. A silver medal at the Paralympic Games, obviously came for gold, had a legitimate thought of having the gold, but in the end, this was the moment that changed it.
This is what changed it there. Well, we thought that was an Ippon, and it's good to see it actually again. And then we thought that might have been a score, but in the end, it has to be the third one, which is a hold down in the end. So it kind of gave us a little bit of a look at the standing to ground, and it was Kamishio-Gatami, Kazure Kamishio-Gatami, a variation of, that won the title.
And there is confirmation. Liu Li from the People's Republic of China takes the gold medal in the women's under 70 kilograms J1 category. Para Judo keeps on delivering, and we thank you for staying with us because it is absolutely packed here, and they're being treated to a real festival